Hey, how's it going, people? It's ScottX1307 here, back in with another video. A couple things I want to take a minute to talk about here. First of all, I want to give a big thank you and a big shout out to ComixQuest. He sent me a little package in the mail with these 3 books. I don't know, I mean, people, we might have saw his video, might have seen his video, excuse me, where he had some doubles of some Dawn books, and he said he wanted to send to me. I really don't like taking stuff for free from people, but it's Dawn. I couldn't pass it up. So thank you so much, ComixQuest, Ira. I appreciate that so much. I'll show the books now. He sent me a Dawn Convention sketchbook published by Image. This is early 2000s, I believe. This awesome cover here. And I didn't have any of these books. I'm missing several of the Dawn books, and this is actually the first convention sketchbook of Lenzner and Dawn that I have so far. He also sent me, it's another first for me, this I Love New York benefit with this great cover there, the Twin Towers, and of course this happened after September 11th, and a lot of companies and a lot of creators and artists came together and did benefit books, and that, unfortunately, I was out of the comics collecting game at the time, and really I didn't pick up any of the benefit books. And by the time I did get around to making it to some comic shops, everything was sold out. All these benefit books went pretty fast. So this is really super cool. I love this cover here, and if you ever read Dawn, a lot of the stories take place in their version of New York, so this is very fitting. So that's very awesome. And the last book here, I don't know how to say thank you enough, Ira. This is only the second limited edition version of any of the Dawn comics that I've ever had. This is Dawn Pinup Goddess Limited, and it's actually signed by Lenzner. They're 1,200 out of 3,500, and I just love this cover. His depictions of women, especially Dawn, they're so realistic. It looks like a real woman, even though it's comic book art. Still, she has the proportions and all. She has hips that look like a real woman's hips, or shoulders, not just the other parts. It looks so realistic in his way. And and no surprise, on the back of this is this cool. It's just like a sketch card, a print, which is very, very awesome. I love Lenzner's artwork, and Dawn in particular, and that's just so great. So again, man, ComixQuest, thanks so much, man. That's I'll show here. I got my box out labeled Faves. This has got all my favorite books and things. This is one of the 2 or 3 boxes. If the house caught on fire and I had to run out and could only grab 1 or 2 things, this is the first box I would grab. And I'll tilt it down. You can see here, this has got all my other Dawn books, and they'll be going right in here with my other Dawn books for safekeeping. So, thanks again, ComixQuest. I don't know how to say it enough. That's freaking amazing, dude. It made my week, made my month so far. That's for sure. And so, thanks again. This makes me want to talk about it. I've seen a couple of other videos people have done. They're just, stating why they like this comic community and things so much. And it's a really good idea. Watching these videos, there are a number of reasons why I started making videos and putting them up on YouTube to join this community. I watched videos from several people for 2 or 3 months at least, just watching them show off their comic book collection and interact with one another. And I would even sit there after the video and go down and read through the comments and see how people comment back and forth and get a conversation going. And I thought that was to me that's an incredible thing to be able to do with a point and a click. I've said before, growing up in the 80s, man, we didn't have computers everywhere like they are now. It was just the start of the home computer industry with Apples and things like that. It was just starting to get out into people's personal lives. Computers have been around in business for a while. My mom was a computer programmer for a big bank for a long time when they were still on mainframe systems. But home computers weren't everywhere, and they certainly didn't have internet technology, even if you had one. The only way you could communicate with people, outside of your local area was, through regular old mail, through letters, or telephone. And I don't know if anybody remembers long distance calling on landlines, but that shit's expensive. And even if, you could afford to make a phone call, the resources were not available to connect with people from all over that shared your same likes and things. So to me, this is still an incredible thing to be able to do, to have this worldwide community come together on the internet and discuss comic books. I think it's freaking great. And like a number of people, and I've mentioned before, I don't have any friends or anybody around me really that's that into comic books, so I don't get to carry on those conversations and discussions about characters and titles and things, except here on YouTube. I work with a guy. He's a friend, a work friend. He collects comics. Has been for a while. We talk a little bit, but we don't. It's just mainly at work. I don't really hang out with anybody outside of work that's really into comic collecting or even animation or anime and things like that, which I'm big into as well. It just there's not many of us like that down here, especially where I live in Georgia, down in the South. There's still people that look at me funny. I'm 35 years old, and I tell them that I collect comic books, and I still get funny looks from people. Not that I care. It's just that's how it is still, and I'm sure it's like that in a lot of places. But when you can come onto YouTube and you can open yourself up and share your knowledge, your information, your wants, share your collection, and just generally talk and discuss about comic books and comic book characters and superheroes, just things like that in general. It's a really great place to have like-minded people. I really enjoy it. I I've really enjoyed this time so far. It's been a little less than a year, but everybody has been very welcoming, very accepting. I haven't had any bad encounters with anyone here so far. I know that there have been a few people who've had problems with trolls and things like that, but I haven't seen it on my channel so far, which is great. And if I do, oh well. I have the attitude, if you don't like comic books, you shouldn't be watching videos with comic books in them. So your thumbs down, comment, negative comments, anything like that, really, won't have an effect on me. So, but I think it is sad that there are a few people who feel the need to go around and do that to other people's videos. So, yeah, that's I just, like I said, I just want to take a minute. I thought it was a really great idea to kind of, state why we're in this community. I know it seems like there are people. Some people believe their folks join the community just so they can get free stuff from other people and things like that. And I'm sure there are always a few people who are out to take advantage of folks. And that's true in anything, anything that we do, any area of life. There's always going to be that person or that few people that they're looking to, get free stuff from people, to take advantage of folks. And that's just, it's sad that some people feel the need to do that. But that's just the way the world is. That's not why I joined. I greatly appreciate the couple of packages I have received from people, and just to assure you, you have gone down on my list of names that I'm collecting, people on YouTube here that I am. Every time I go to the flea market, to the comic shop, I try to keep an eye out for books that I know you're looking for, things like that. And if I do come across anything, you guys will get a message from me, and I'll let you know. Hey, this book that you, in your video a couple months ago, you said you're looking for, I found it really cheap. Things like that. I'm going through some of my doubles now, looking for things that I already have that other people are looking for. So maybe send out a few random packages to people and do some trades. And that's another reason I joined the community, to trade. I saw videos where people were putting up and listing their books that they had doubles of and trading with people, and I'm like, that takes a large amount of trust. And yeah, even if you got a video like this, you can see my face, you can hear me talking, you still don't know me. And it's the same way with anybody in your videos. If you haven't met in real life, in person, face to face, you only know the person that they show you in the video. And it takes a lot of trust to put yourself out there and send somebody some books in the hope that they're going to follow through and, with the trade and send books back to you. And I've seen very, very few bad stories about that. Almost every trade that I've seen go down has been, a fruitful trade. It's been two genuine people, very truthful, and they make a trade. And that is, to see genuine people, honest people that are really on here for the love of comic books and this community, that's why I joined. I wanted to be part of that. I saw, it may sound cheesy, but I saw happy people participating in a hobby that they liked or loved with other people who shared the same interests, and making friendships and things through YouTube. And like I said, that's just an incredible thing. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I just, like I said, I just wanted to do the video there for ComixQuest and say thanks once again for the Dawn books. Dawn rules. Anybody out there who hasn't read Dawn, pick it up with an open mind, and I think you'll like it. Dawn's a very, very neat, very interesting character. So thanks once again, Ira. I appreciate that. If you haven't checked out ComixQuest channel, do so now. He has a great collection. He puts up videos every week or so with his pickups, and he's got a good eye for some great books, and he finds some really killer deals. So check his channel out. I'll leave a link below. I would greatly appreciate it if you would do that. And thanks again. Thanks to everybody on here. I would give some shout outs, but the list of shout outs would be too long. But everybody that's subscribed to me, you know who you are. I appreciate it so much to know that you watch my videos and listen to me ramble on. It means the world, and I'm sure everybody on here feels the same. And that's what makes this community great to me. Out of all the other communities and clicks on YouTube, the comic book community seems to be one of the most genuine, most honest and open communities on YouTube, on the internet in general, I believe. Pretty much everybody on here is very, you know, honest, very open, very accepting. You don't see people being told to stop making videos because, you know, somebody doesn't like the way you look or the way you talk, or, you know, your voice is annoying. I don't see any of that going on. We just we watch the videos, we take people for who they are, who they show us that we are, and we enjoy their comic collection along with them, and hopefully they enjoy ours as well. So yeah, I know I haven't been on here the longest, but I wanted to take a second, well, more than a second, a couple minutes, just to kind of say thanks to everybody. Yep, I guess that's it. Thanks to everybody again. Again, check out ComixQuest channel. Leave a link below. And as always, like, comment, subscribe if you like to. Greatly appreciate it. And to everyone out there, have a great week. Keep hunting those comics, and take care.